How many of you know that is what is service desk or how you will go into this service desk? You came here for this service desk with the HCL or Revant has called you guys as a service desk guy. How many of you know that what is your real job role here? What you will do once you go into the organization level? Can anyone say?
Uh,
One,
there will be some tickets. Tickets will be raised from the clients, and we need to solve them with our basic knowledge. I mean, with what we are being trained here.
okay. Suppose the ticket is regarding the SAP side, ticket is regarding the other side. So what you will do? So on what basis you thought that you came into this service desk and you will go into this? How you were, what I can say, how you thought your growth will be in this? Anyone will have any idea? So very first I want to say one thing is that please talk to me. I am not the lecturer, so that if you are not talking, I cannot take the session to the class, my laptop. If you interact with me, I can conduct the session. I am not the regular lecturer as your teacher has came to the class and he has delivered the lecture. Okay, if you interact with me, I can came to know that whether you know it or not, or you are understanding or not, in what way I can teach you. Okay, now tell me, how many of you know that once you join in the service desk, how your growth will be? What is your roadmap? How many of you know it? No or don't know? Tell me that also, no problem.
Don't know, sir.
Yeah, that's what I want from you guys. So, very first, I want to tell you one thing, the service desk or this. When you come for the IT, so let me increase the font of this. Is it visible? When you talk about IT department in the IT environment, that means when it come to the IT environment, actually how many departments are there in the IT? When you come for the real time, when you join into the organization, what are the departments that you will find in the IT sector? When you call about this, the very first I'll say it is one is a software development side, and another one is IT infrastructure. So what is an IT infrastructure? So development, software development, when you talk about this, I have included here both develop developers and database guys, and I included here is a testers, those who are writing some programs. I'll call them as a developers or software development department. Now, when you come to this, so another broad division or a big data, whatever you call SAP, or these are all comes under this big data and data analysis, or we can say data science guys, data analyst or data science or whatever you call. So these guys I am including them into the software side. So another wing is there where you dealt with this infrastructure, IT infrastructure. What is this IT infrastructure? The developers are developing some applications, writing some code. Database guys are writing something on the data basis, like whether it is SQL, RDS, relational database, or no relational databases. These are all for the big data when you come SAP side or Salesforce side, whatever you say. So these people has to run their particular software or code on particular devices. So this devices we are calling it as a servers. The very first, when I talk about the IT infrastructure, I'll talk about the servers, desktops, and other to connect to my systems, 100 systems, 200 systems, or 5,000 systems. I have to connect to something to work together. I'm calling it as a network. So I'm adding them and I'm connecting this to the external worlds. That is what you call it as a routers or securing my devices by using my network using this firewall. So these are all the topics which you are going, or all my cloud infrastructure or DevOps when you say. So these are all comes under the IT infrastructure side. We are providing the infrastructure, hardware devices, or the configuration of those devices, how that should be connected together to make these people's work hassle free. This is what you call it as an IT infrastructure. Servers, I think you might have explained what is mean by the servers. Can anyone say what is server? Why I am calling them as a server? Anyone?
By
What is the
using servers only, we can
Which can
extract the
provide the
data.
resources.
one more? Bhargavi, you said something.
So a server is a computer or a system where we can provide the resources or the sources for the other computers or networks.
Okay. You said something, Naveen.
So by using servers only, we can extract the data from any network or also data.
Okay, I asked about what is server. You are saying by servers itself. I am asking you what is the server. Why we call it as a server? You have done so much of things. You have explained so many classes. So servers, when I talk, so I understood that you don't know about what is servers. So when I talk about the servers, so this is an operating system which provides the services, provides the services. What type of services that will provide? Suppose I want to, I have 500 systems or 1,000 systems or 5,000 systems, whatever it may be. So I cannot go and manually type the IP address. So it has to take dynamically, it has to get that IP address. Or you are going to your Wi-Fi router. In the Wi-Fi router, once you give your username password, you are getting some IP address and you are connecting to the net. So, are you doing anything beyond that? Just you are typing your username and passwords or SSID or passwords. So you are getting that. That means I am getting one IP address. This service I call DHCP service. Dynamically, automatically, I am getting one service. This I cannot get in my desktop. This I will get it one operating system. That operating system name is server, which is having these services. Or you are typing your name, Amazon.in. So you are getting the connectivity. So in the internet or in the computer world, it doesn't know what is mean by amazon.com or what is mean by flipkart.com. It doesn't know anything. It only knows one IP address. I cannot remember 100 or 1000 IP addresses there. So I need a service. If I give it a name, it should convert into a IP address. So that service we call it as DNS service. It's a service. So I want to connect my system to some other service, some other resource. Virtually, I want to connect. Then I have virtual services. This we cannot get into the desktops. The operating system that is having this type of services, we call that server, that operating system, that devices, we call it as a server. Understood what is meant by the server. Why I am specifically making this as a server? Mean it gives this type of services to me. Suppose I have 500 members in my okay, in my organizations. In that HR guys are there, admin guys are there, or your finance guys are there, developers are there, uh, network guys are there. These are all there. So the person who belongs to the HR, when I talk about that, so he has special data with him that should not be disclosed to any other guy. Similarly, finance, it's a very, very crucial data. This should be only given to the finance guys, no other guys. So development department, when you talk about this, so development guys have different development environment. One guy will work on the .NET, one guy will work on the Python, one guy will work on the Java or whatever. So this type of segregation is needed. When I log in into the server, so it should recognize who is HR, who is admin, who is finance, and give that type of access to them. And remaining things should be disabled. So this type of service we call it a domain controller. So I want to manage the users. This 500 users I want to manage. So for this managing the user, I should require one service where I have a control over the my users, where I have to give the authentication. Okay. So authentication, when you talk about this, or authorization. Authentication means first you are logging into this, it is checking whether your user credentials are correct or not. That means whether you belongs to this network or not. Suppose you are logging into the Gmail. So Gmail, you are giving username and password. So somewhere it should store. So this guy's username is this guy's password is this. So it is checking that. So that type of checking service, we call it as an authentication. And authorization means once you are the person of that network or the group, then what resources I have to allocate? That is, HR guy should have HR servers, admin guy will have admin roles, or finance will have finance, and it has to disable all the things. That means it has to identify who is coming, what is his level of accessing the resources, and how to do. So this type of service will be provided by one controller. We call it as a domain controller, or in the again another is there active directory. Lot of story is there in this. Okay. So those who are belongs to this, we call it is a server. When I come for the network, so how you define a network? So don't think that I am troubling you guys with question and answers because it's a new to you guys. So I should know at what level you have this knowledge so that I can come to your level and I can explain. So how you define it as a network? Anyone can say what is mean by a network?
Connection of two or more devices, sir.
Okay, I expected this answer.
Sir
Okay.
had taught us this definition, sir. So
Okay.
But actually, network is a medium where the data is shared between two networks. I mean, two systems or any kind of
Okay.
devices where the information is shared.
Okay. So, okay. So here one thing I want to tell you guys that the word what you are using in the technical side should be correct. You should not use this type of generalized words that won't be carried out when we are taking the interviews for that. So network, when I say, it is nothing but connection of hosts. Connection of hosts may be system, computer, mobile phone, printer, scanner. So this I want. If you said two computers, means it's totally a gives a misconcept for that. Then definitely I'll ask if it is not computer, is it not network? So connection of two hosts or hosts, why I have to connect or how I am connecting, either physically or logically as a group to share the resources. So I'm not saying that you have to say this as it is. The meaning should be there. So if I connect the host either physically or logically to share the resources, that we call it as a network. Physically means using your topology. Logically means just now I shared this. So this is what logically I entered into the same group, but it is dividing me as whether I am a HR person or whether I am a finance guy, whether or this what resources I am asking getting. And there is no direct physical connection to. Suppose you are connecting to Google. Okay. So when you connect to your Google, is there any physical cable is there directly which is connected you to the Google? Is there any such connection?
No,
no,
sir.
No,
sir.
sir.
No. But you are connecting there and you are logging into that and you are only accessing your mails. You cannot access other mails. That means it is logically dividing that you have only this permission, you have only this. So this is what you call it as the network. So combining these to use the resources as a group, this is as a group. That means a group of people are there who wants to share the resources and who have either physically or logically connect and share the resources. Okay, this type of things are there. Server, these people we call it as server admin. That means these people will have server administrations, how to create a user, how to do this, how to give the accesses or different server environments, how to prepare that server environment. Suppose I want to share the data, my organization is spread across 4 5 locations. Say one is at Hyderabad, one is at Bangalore, Bombay, or in Hyderabad itself my organization is kept at 5 different places, say high tech city, Gachibowli, or some other places. So I cannot keep the servers at each and every place. Or the documents which I want to store, I cannot keep it at each and every point. So that will be placed at central point, and all should share that resource using one service called SharePoint service we call. Okay. So like this, we have a different services. So those who have familiar with this, those people I'll call it as a system administrator or server administrator. The people who are connecting these switches, routers with physically, logically, or connecting to the firewalls, routers, we call them as a network engineer or network admin. So like this, we have so many departments in this. Just I will give you one glance of this. So how the departments, how many departments are there? What is the IT career when you talk about this? So these are all. I think this is visible to all the guys. Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is the structure. This is the organization structure when you talk about any IT field. So this is the latest, whatever the things are getting. You can go how you move your career from once you join in this point or at this point or at this point at this point. This is what I summarized here. So this part you leave about that, that's because you are not going to do any programming or you are not learning any programming or database here, so you cannot enter into this point. Now you are here support service or IT infrastructure service. In this we have the service desk or the application support side you will have. So once we have this support and application support, so you can grow yourself as a server administration or a network support guy. From there, you can go either this side or this side. You can come to the cloud infrastructure. From there, you can go to the network or cloud security side. Or if you are interested from the cloud security and you have learned some data analysis or this point, పెరగొద్దు. బెటర్. ఆమె దగ్గర ఉంటాయి. ఎక్కడ మన ఆమె దగ్గరికెళ్ళి బటర్ మిల్క్ అను. నువ్వు పెరుగని అంటావు. జెస్ జెర్సీ బటర్ మిల్క్ ఉంటది. ప్యాకెట్ అల్లం అవి వేసి తురిమి పెట్టింటారు. ఇస్తుంది ఆమె అడిగితే ఇస్తుంది. బటర్ మిల్క్ ప్యాకెట్ అన్న. Okay, so this you can go either the cloud side. From there, in the cloud, there is a one part we call it as AWS Glue. So this will go into this, and you will have a data analyst part or embedded systems or IoTs. You can go like this. This is the where you can uh, go to this levels of once you join as a support service guy or a service desk guy. Okay, this is the area where you want to build your career into this. So this total area is the IT infrastructures guys area, I can say. So this is the, you can go either this side also, DevOps side also you can go. So where there is no such basic what you call the there is such a real programming part is less and the management part is more on this areas. So this area we call it as a your IT infrastructure guy. So this is the main area where you want to go and where you want to build your career into this area, whatever I said, this area is one. So this is the way how we will go. First of all, we will understand what this service desk is first. So how the service desk will work. You are saying something, you have a ticket, you have to resolve the tickets, where you will get the tickets, what is the importance of the service desk in this world. Okay, so shall I move? Have you got some idea on this? What is your area of work and how you build your career into this?
Got
All
it,
the
sir.
people got some idea? Okay,
Yes.
Yes, sir.
now we will see what is this service desk. What is mean by the service desk here? What is exactly that we are going to do, our IT department, why the service desk is needed for this. So here I will draw something in this. Suppose you have a organization like HCL or Cognizant or Wipro or Google, whatever it may be. So here is the, as I said, the departments, as I said, the department, server department, network department, security department. Security means don't think that the guy who is standing in front of the office with a blue dress. This security is nothing but cyber security guy. How to protect my application from this? Suppose if you see that, I will show you the real time thing here. So how many attacks are coming to my system in the real world when I come to this? Okay, I you will see this. So this is the live with the checkpoint I'm using this. The live map here. So we will inspect being a server security guy in the organization level. As my role is this. So how many people are try to breach the organization's data or from where I am getting this target. So how to protect my organization from this? If you see so many attacks are coming to my organization from different parts to different sections. That is health section, how many are there? Government section, how many are there? Which area is more on this? So what is this? Malwares are coming, phishings are coming, so how to protect my area here? How to get this guys into this? So this is what your the guy who is responsible for this cyber security when I call. So this cyber security you want to go, that means you should have the knowledge on this. So definitely you should have a knowledge on the switches, routers, firewalls, analysis of the firewall, cyber server side, how the organization will be taken care of this protection of the servers. All you should know that. Then you will become a cyber security guy. So this is the way the organization is this. So I have one server. Say your internet tiffin center. So what are those internet tiffin centers? Anybody knows? Nobody knows internet tiffin center servers. These are all your Zomato, Tomato, whatever the servers. These are all called internet tiffin centers. I'll call them internet tiffin centers. Don't think that that servers is internet, because there we are getting the service for delivering the food products. For that we have some servers. We have some application. So that application should be kept into this. So when I talk about the application, now I am going for the application. Suppose I have an application like this, say well known, your well known application. That is what? Amazon.in. This is the server. This type of application I prepared. What is this application meant for? This application we call it as web application. So when I talk about a web application here, where I am logging with the browser and I am making my transactions, I am doing some e-com business in this. This is an application where I have, when I logged in into this, I have certain page like this where I can go to that and I can get something. Suppose I have something I want to check here, just I kept it like this. So I am getting the details of this. What is the size of it, what is the rate of it, what is the EMIs I can pay, or something like this. When I go, when I click on this, suppose when I click on this, so you are going to some other point where all the details of the headphones or the Bluetooth earphones are coming onto this, and I want to check particular thing, then it is giving this particular things. That means my application, when I talk about a web application, it is having three different functionalities. What is this functionalities? When I logged in, I have one visual. When I click on this, I am going to some other visualization. When I click on particular product, then I am going to get the details of that. So three different functionalities. That is, one is the interface which the people has interacting. This interface we are calling it as what? Front end. And one interface we are calling it as where I am writing the logicals with using my Java or .NET, Python, whatever the program, Node.js or something like this. I am writing some program and I am interacting with the other things. Then I'll call it as an app in computer guys knows that when they are preparing this what. So another one is I am discussing about the okay, other section. Other kalpava. Okay. Thank you. Istan amount. Okay. Database side. This we call technically tier. So my application, I'll call it as a three-tier applications. Three different functionalities I am using. So three-tier applications are there. Why I'm going for this application means where I have to keep this servers. Suppose I have an office, I have to keep this applications in my office. Means I should have one server for front end, one physical server for app and one physical server for this database and I should have the infrastructure like this. I have to connect my systems. I have to connect to my organization. Like this, I had to connect to my organization and I had to prepare a network like this. This is the network at where I keep my web server, application servers, and all these things. Where my users are connecting, or my developers, my network guys are connecting here. Okay, and allowing the people to come outside to this and accessing that. It's fine, but when you come to this server like this, a small it's a Amazon is a big server. They can bear this network guys, systems guys, admin guys, all those things. They can prepare. They can have. They can maintain with there. Suppose my application, I developed an application like say selling the product of healthcare products. For this also, I require this. three different servers. Not only three, because one server goes down, I have to keep one more server for that to work. Like this, I can keep six servers, six physical servers. I have to keep one goes down, other should run, so that user cannot feel that my server is down. So this type of connectivity, I'll call it a high availability. Suppose you see anytime you have you found that your Amazon or Flipkart or your Google, this servers has gone down so that there is no service for that. Have you ever heard about that? Servers
Yeah,
has
sir.
gone down. You cannot heard that servers has gone down, application has gone down. Why? Because means they kept that type of infrastructure, high availability infrastructure for them. They will never go down. Okay, if my application is there, simple what you call healthcare products I am sending. This healthcare products I want to sell. So I have to keep all these servers and I have to protect this, and I need one IT manager like me, and then another guys who works in this, my system guys, network guys, and small guys, desktop guys. He has to maintain around 10 people to 15 guys there. So why I have to maintain all these things? So what he will do? These three servers he will keep in any other data center. So data center, when you talk about this, so this is the data center, I'll say. Okay, data center, how the data center will be there. So this is the data centers. So we will work in this data centers. We will go and we will work in these data centers. So we keep all these servers into this another structure where we have keep our data center in a specialized rooms with a specialized what you call AC or security, whatever it may be. Different things are there in this. So we will work in this. Like this, what I will do, because these guys will have that 24 by 7 365 days, they will search with a huge engineers there, those who have proficiency in the server side, desktop side, and other application side, programming side. So now I am introducing what is service desk, so don't think that what we are doing here. So what I did, these three servers, instead of maintaining six servers myself with UPS and all those things, I'll keep this server in one place. That place is a data center. Say either it may be HCL or it may be Cognizant or it may be some other thing. So this is where I kept my servers here. So think of that. This is my data center. So this is my where the client has kept. Suppose Zomato guy has kept their application, their servers into HCL or Cognizant or Wipro. They keep their physical servers, their applications in this, so that the headache of their maintenance of the people and the headache of maintenance of the UPS, electricity, all those things that will be ruined out by this. If they keep it in one data center, this may be either any, I'll say, enterprise data center. So the proficient guys, whoever you say, I have this 17, 18 years experience on this. I'll sit here. If there is any issue, I'll go and I'll sort out the issue. So these are the guys who are having specializations in this or expertise in this, I can say. These expertise are here. So these expertise are here and working on to resolve these issues on this. Say so many expertise are here, so they are here on this and they are working on this place. Okay. So these are all the guys. Maybe some guys belongs to network, some guy belongs to system, some guy belongs to databases, some guy belongs to this. So these people will come their own time and they will use their own methods to resolve this. So, but the clients are here. So these are the clients where we have a client one, that is what I said, one kept by the guy who is on their application, healthcare application. Somebody kept some other applications. Like this, we have so many clients here who kept their servers, who kept their applications, who kept their other resources in this data center. And these are the guys they are working on this. So every organization now came to one thing, that is, I myself I'll come to the office and I'll go to the this and I'll reach this. So how to get connect this client one, client two, client three, how these people should connect to me, how I have to keep my organizations a standard structure so that the clients will get satisfaction on my system. So I am also a good guy. Whenever there is a work, I will do it. But that work, how this guy has to reach to me, how this guy has to reach to me. Because I have a proficiency in the say I have a proficiency in firewall or I have proficiency in VPN connection, I have proficiency in cloud infrastructure. So, but how this guy has to reach me, that is a issue. He has an issue. So that to resolve that issue, he has to contact me. So how he has to contact me? The question is comes here. So for every organization, every enterprise organization. So these are all the L2 and L3, L4 support guys. L3, sorry, L2, L3, and L4 support guys. So now how these guys to be interact with them so that my organization will grow. If I satisfy my customers, so my organization will grow and my organization will have lot of projects or lot of things, then the support is good, then people will go. Suppose if you say that when you go into this, say Amazon or Flipkart or whatever you say, in this, how many people you like Amazon? How many people you like Flipkart? I'm asking the question. How many of you like Amazon service, or how many of you like Flipkart? Suppose the one person, one mobile phone you want to purchase, which is having both whatever you call discounts, everything is same in Amazon and Flipkart. Which one you prefer?
So for electronic devices, we prefer the Flipkart, and for general equipments, we prefer Amazon.
Okay.
It's like
Some other guys, any other? Shake experience is that. Any other guys?
Preferably Amazon, sir. Later Flipkart.
Okay. Okay. Shiva is Amazon. Some other guys?
Yes, sir. Mostly we prefer Amazon, sir. The secondary
Yeah.
base will be Flipkart.
Yeah. So when you talk about three guys, so two guys are preferring Amazon and another guy is preferring either Amazon or Flipkart. That means what is makes that difference? Why you are preferring Amazon? That means the service you got it from there is good as compared with that. Maybe your experience, maybe Shake experience is different, or your experience is different. Correct? So according to the that means you have satisfied with that. You have satisfied with the service of the customer, service of that guy. You have satisfied, you are going to that particular organization so that you are that organization will grow. So my aim, every organization aim is to grow as the customer satisfaction is increasing. So I should prepare a one setup or a structure where my customer will raise their queries smoothly and resolve the issues. Suppose you go to the huge bank, you don't know which counter goes to which. I want to go to the home loan section. I want to go to some other section. Don't think that these are all comes under service desk. Just because you are familiar with these things, I am explaining. If I will explain on the server side, you may not get any point. That's why I'm explaining with the bank. So if you enter into the bank first, where you will go? You will have one thing. May I help you? Anything is there? You please come to me. One guy will be there. You will ask that guy, boss, where is? I want to go for a home loan. So he will suggest you go to that home loan and do. Or you want some printout of your bank transaction. He won't allow you to go to any other section. He will take the data and he will give you the printout for that. That means there is a structure is formed. So whatever you want, I should have one team so that the people will interact with the team and their issues can be resolved smoothly so that the customer satisfaction will go neatly or my organization will increase. So, like that, a team has started here. So, that team which have a basic technical knowledge, a team with a basic technical knowledge who can interact with these clients, if that is in their scope, they will resolve the issue. If that is not in their scope, they will pass that request to this. So that team is called service desk team. So service desk team is nothing but a team, a technical team which interact with the client, which interact with the IT department to resolve the queries of the clients. So if the queries is within that, that's why I'm calling it is a technical team. It's a technical team where we are interacting with the clients. So I can say you are the first level of contact to interact with the client and you will get resolve the issues by using this team. So you don't bother about whether Sai is there or Sham is there, somebody is there who is going to resolve my issue. So I prepared a basic structure where customer or client will interact with the client. Okay, okay. Client will interact with the tech team and resolve the issue raised by the customer. So when I say resolved by the customer, when I say this, so very first, how they are to interact, how the clients has to interact with this technical team. So there is a portal. This portal we call it as service desk portal. So service desk is a person who will resolve the issues. That's why I'm taking that I am using. He is a technical team. Service desk is a technical team who knows basic knowledge about the technology, basic knowledge about the services, and interact with the client with tools. What the tools? So how the client should interact with you guys? So client will interact with you guys. Client interact with one application, or I can say one web application. That application I'll call it as service desk tool. The tools, different names are there. These tools, when I talk about this, one tool name is Service Now. One tool name is say Joho. One tool name is Jira. One tool name is. This work is same. This work is same. The client will raise their request in these tools, Jira or some other service. Sorry, fresh desk. These tools are there. So with these tools, you will interact with the client. So client will raise their request in this tool, and you will, once you join into the organization, once you go into your what you call it as at the job times, say shift times, you will log in into these tools. These are the tools. You will log in into this tool. 100 and odd tools are there in this fresh desk, Jira, and these are the good tools. You will interact with this service now in the HCL. All tools work is same, so that uh, you will respond to the clients who are raising their issues. So these issues I'll call it as trouble tickets. Okay. And one more thing here. I kept the servers. I said these people, their application, their servers are kept at these points. These are all the servers. So this, you think these are all the servers? They kept, all the clients have kept their servers in this. So client doesn't know. Client should not say that my server is down, boss. You please look into this. Being a this service desk guy, you should be aware that so which server is working fine, which server is not working fine, what is the CPU utilization, what is the memory utilization. This type of network tools are there. So these tools will be given to you. So you will be interacting with the service desk tool, and also as well as you are interacting with the network monitoring tools, we call monitoring tools, or NMS we call network monitoring system, where you can see what is the CPU utilization, memory utilization of this. I'll show you that. I'll give you the glance of it. In that one we call it as op manager. So I'll give you the simple demo if we have. So where is my op manager? Coming here. What happened to this? So this, I'm not getting that. Somewhere here it is. Oh, your okay. This is an app manager. I'm logging into this tool. You will be sit in front of this tool, so that here you will find out how many servers are, what is the CPU utilization of this, what is the memory utilization of. If you see that how many are available, what is this is a Cisco switch whose utilization is 99%. So here you have so many things. How many are running, how many are running cool, how many are having an issue, how many are critical issues, or how many are which is a this red color, he said it's a critical issue, where it is some alert we are getting. So you will sit in front of this. So if I see all the servers, I'll have a servers list. So I can see the servers. Suppose this server is there. So I'll see what is the servers, that is whether they are running properly or not. Is it available? Any alarms that will give an alarm. Any issue is there, this will give an alarm to you. So you will sit in front of this. Whenever there is an alarm, you will indicate this to the concerned guys, because suppose there is an alarm with a firewall, you cannot be given access to the firewall, so you will have the alarms on this. So these are all the alarms. We got alarms on this. So this is 1 minute ago we have an alarm here. So what it is saying, so memory utilization is 96% of this. That means your system won't work. If my memory is 90%, it won't work. So there is a slowdown in the system. So there is a what you call the performance of the system will go down. So your main work is what here, that is you have to resolve the issue, and as well as you have to monitor these tools. So these tools I'll call it as NMS tools. Another tool we call it as network monitoring system, or tools. When you call here, the tools are, one is op manager, whatsapp gold, whatsapp gold. Another is solar winds. In the interview we will ask you what are the, at least give me the names of these tools. So this is the tools we have. So another is newly used in Nagios and Libra NMS. All are same. All the tools are same. I will give you one more. Here I have shown you the app manager. Now I will show you another is say WhatsApp Gold. So WhatsApp Gold, this is a network monitor, IT infrastructure monitoring tool. So here also this will also same on this. Sorry, this is not demo. So, watch demo of WhatsApp network Gold, I think. So this is the WhatsApp Gold demo. So you have a demo. He is showing this demo. That is how the things will work, or what is that? What is the software here? I have not selected this live demo. I have to select WhatsApp Gold live demo. I will say. So this live demo will make you to understand. So what is the system is running, or how the system will run. So these are all will give you the idea of this. Everything is same. Everything is this. So how the system will work, what system that will access this. So here also it is showing how many servers are there, how many resources are there. I think I am not selecting this. This is the way. Anyway, when you go into this type of thing, suppose this is a switch. So this switch is there is an alarm for this. So what is that alarm? Memory utilization has gone to 73%. Actually, it should not go 30-20%. They have resolved that. That's where you are getting this. So what is the utilization of the switch? How much disk utilization is going on? How much traffic is coming into this? Like this, you can observe this. You can whichever is the high 10 things that will give alarms like this, so that you will sit in front of this and you will observe this and you will inform this to the concerned guys who are working on that particular things. So this is how you have to work in the service desk. This is how you have to be as a part of the HCL service desk guy. So because you have a base technical knowledge, so with this technical knowledge, you will interact with these guys and with this data centers. You can extend your subject knowledge. You can improve your subject knowledge and you can move it to whatever I said, the area. This is what I said, the how to improve yourself into this. So somewhere I said, so where is that? This area you can move from one section from this service support or IT infrastructure to this cloud or this side you can go into this. So server side you can enter, network side you can enter, or some other side you can enter and you can grow yourself into this. This is what the basic thing in the service desk. I given the definition or introduction of the service desk only. How to resolve the issues? How what are the things that you will come across in that we will discuss now. Hope you are understanding what I am discussing. Everybody
Yes, sir.
Yes,
We
sir.
understand.
now
Yes, sir.
understood what is your role, how you grow from here to here. Okay. You need any small break for 5-10 minutes or shall I continue? Choice is
We'll take
left
a
to
break,
you
sir.
only. Yeah, you want break, we will take some break. I don't want to dump on your minds. My aim is you have to understand the subject. Okay, by 12, it's a 12:15, 12:30, fine.
Fine,
15
sir. Thank you.
minutes break. Okay, we
Yes,
will
sir.
have a 15 minutes break on this. We will come back again. I'll explain what is this tickets, What is the priority of the tickets? 10 tickets has came. Which one you have to resolve? What is the impact of the ticket? All this we will discuss. Okay. Take a break of 15 minutes. Break of 15 minutes and come back. Back by 12:15. I think it's 12:15. We'll be there by 30, 12:30. We will have a session up to 1 o'clock. You can relax for 15 minutes and come back. Okay. I'll mute myself. Shall we start our session?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Hope you are understanding that real time scenarios what I am explaining. No answer from anybody.
Yes, sir. We are able to
Yes,
understand.
sir.
Lot of
Yes, sir.
confusion is there. Other classes and my class, I think. So, is it difficult to understand?
No, sir, we are good.
Yes, okay. This is the real thing. You have to work the day one you join into the organization. This is the real one you have to understand. This is the real thing you will do on this. Okay. Now, talk about suppose I have this service desk. You have joined in the service desk, which is using a service desk tool. Now, how this tool is there, how the tool will be used, what is the architecture of the tool. So this I will explain. The service desk tool, when you talk about the tool, any service desk, the functionality is same. Service now or fresh desk or gen desk. Another is also there gen desk. Hundred and odd things are there. So these are all the functionality is same. That's it. With some more number of what you call the features is there, but the main functionality is same. The service desk, when you talk about the architecture, so that means how exactly the service desk is divided here functionally when you talk about this. So this mainly divided into three parts. One part we call it as service desk manager, and one we call it as the technicians, and one division we call it as requesters. So some tool will define the technicians, they will call agents also. Both are same. Either technicians or agents, when you say these are the you guys who are going to take that request. So requesters are nothing but these are the clients. Clients who raises the request for their issues. So clients are going to raise the, I don't say request, they raise the trouble tickets. So the technical terms I am introducing you guys. The technicians means you are the guys who join there. You have some knowledge on the desktop side. That means desktop technicians we call. Desktop technicians. Who knows something about networking? We say network technicians. Who are about a SAP. I'll call SAP guys of this SAP technicians or SAP consultants we call. These are all comes to the L2 level. Desktop level, network level, or printer technicians we call. Like this, we have so many guys in this who join with a basic technical knowledge. Always I am insisting that it's a technical knowledge. So whatever the SAR is taking the sessions, so you should be familiar with the technology. When I ask about domain controller, so you should be familiar about that. What is that? When I talk about the Active Directory, you should be familiar for that. So help desk manager is the guy who maintains these technicians. So he is the service desk, service desk management. So what is the work, how they are doing this? So these are the main three divisions that we have: service desk manager, technician or agents, or the requesters. All the clients who are raising their request, they call it as a requesters. Say the service desk, the client, whoever is here, they will raise the login into the service desk portal because they have the user credentials for this. Once they kept their servers or firewalls or routers, whatever that they kept on this. So these people have a user credentials for this. So they will use that user credential and they will log in into this and they will raise the request. Say the very first morning when you joined in that, say we have 100 trouble tickets, trouble tickets in service desk. So what this 100 trouble tickets, this service desk guy will, desk manager will take, you will get this 100 tickets. So this guy, what the service desk manager will do, then he will see how many technicians are there in this shift. First he will take how many technicians are there. So he distribute these tickets to technicians. It may be development side, it may be the SAP side, it may be some other side. All these tickets, whatever the tickets he has received on the service desk, he will distribute on this one. Suppose you say 110 technicians are there, mean each technician will get 10 tickets. I'll show you that practically also how the ticket will come, how you will do that. First, let us understand what is the theory behind this. Okay. So who will distribute that? Who will distribute this 100 tickets to the technicians?
Service desk manager.
Service desk manager will distribute that. Say you are the service desk guy. So you got this type of tickets. This 10 tickets you have. Okay. This 10 tickets you have. So in this, one guy is asking Outlook, one guy is asking for the network issue, one guy is asking SAP application not working, one guy is asking database is not working, one guy is asking that total power supply has gone out for his organization. And somebody is like this firewall, somebody is having new connection with the VPN. So here is that once again I am saying that. So simply I am saying Outlook is not working. That means you should have a basic knowledge on Outlook. Here I should have SAP application is not working. So at least you should have a knowledge that SAP so many departments are there. SAP SD department is there, MM department is there, basis department is there, HR department is there. So many departments are there. You should be in a position to analyze which ticket belongs to which group I had to send, which who is the right person here in this group to transfer the ticket because you cannot resolve that SAP side. Who is the right person to you? So you should remember that. So that is the reason why we are giving you the basic technical knowledge to you guys to resolve your issues by its own, or you have to send it to the concerned person to resolve the issues. This is the main point you have to take. Okay, so you have the tickets, you have this, so you got this. First of all, how to categorize the tickets? Which ticket is which? What is the tickets? Or the classification of the tickets or category of the tickets when I talk about this. This 10 tickets belongs to which category? So the tickets are categorized as first ticket I are called request ticket, SR we call. Simple request signal. So one, I'll select this. So one ticket is a simple request. This is tagged with the name SR. SR ticket name is tagged with SR mean it's a simple request. Another request is there incident. Incident request. This is we call it as INR. Another ticket we call it as event. So this we call it as ENR or ER, event request. Or some people will call ENR, event request. Like this, we have whatever the tickets you have. So this tickets is categorized as these three. This will be categorized in the help desk itself, whether it is a service request or whether it is a simple request or I can say service request. Okay, service request or incident request or event request. So beauty of the electronics or beauty of the computers is nothing but if you understand that you can understand the subject very clear. Here it is service request. That means he is asking some service from our side. So what is an incident now? So I'm talking about incident. Is he explained anything about the incident, Latif? Is he talked anything
No.
about it? No. Okay. Incident. What is an incident? So incident is nothing but unplanned, technical term I am using, unplanned shutdown of service of server. Unplanned shutdown of services or service causing the production loss, not shutdown. Shutdown of server services causing production loss. That means what? If my router has gone down, then what happens? It should not go down, but suddenly it has gone down. It's not a planned one. When the router has gone down, means nobody will work in this. Suppose this is my network where I just say somewhere else I shown you. This is my network. You are maintaining. You are HCL. You are the guy. You are maintaining this net here. So his router has gone down. So nobody will work in this. Nobody will connect to the server. Nobody will connect to the internet. That means this total people have got affected. So this is an unplanned or the server has gone down. All of the sudden when we are working, the web server has gone down. The service has gone down. So which is causing the production loss. So anything the server or the service which is causing the production loss by sudden or unplanned shutdown of the service, that service we call incident, or my link has gone down. So when the link has gone down, there is no uh, internet access to the people who are working on that organization. So this we call it as incident request. Another is event. When I call it is an event, just now we have seen that this will be you are getting through the network monitoring system. This is the request or troubleshoot we get from NMS2. That means just now we have seen that is the service has gone down or this has gone down. That's what I said. So this is the way how you are going and interacting with this. This is already there. I have shown, I think. So the service has gone down. It is giving these alerts. So you are getting the request or alerts from the monitoring tool. That request, I am calling it as what? Events. Whatever the action I am doing, I'll show you in my desktop. Event viewer. Whatever the action I am doing, everything will be there in this. So Windows, suppose application issues. So here it will show at each and every point any application is got issue. So it is giving an information error is reported in this. What is that error? What causes that? It is only information. That means my system has not gone down. So this is one way of this. So it is an error. So application itself has gone down. At what time it has gone down? Date is what time it has gone out. Everything will be given this. This is a faulting an application name of this. So when it is logged, the time is 12:03. This 16:14, my application has gone down, or I am not able to access the application. So like this, it will throw an errors. These errors we call it as the events. What is the event? When I say event, this is the request we got it from this. It is an event request. First of all, what is an event? When you ask what is an event, so event is nothing but any abnormality in their daily process or activity. Any abnormality we found in their process, that means actually your server should run 30% CPU utilization, but your server has gone to 60% utilization or 70% utilization. That is called abnormality. It should run 30% only, but it has gone to 70%. So then it will raise a request, or it will raise, that is called event. You can say here also in this uh, task manager, when I see this task manager. So what is this processes is running, how much this is running, CPU utilization, memory utilization. It's a normal process. If my process is above the normal, then it will throw an alert for me. Whenever I say event means it will throw an alert for me. So applications, what are the applications I have using and how much memory utilization. So I will keep a set mark. Suppose my performance should not go down, means if CPU utilization is more than 60%, you give me an alert. This is what here it is showing me. If this is 90%, it is giving me an alert. If it is 60% or 70%, it is giving me an alert. These are all the alerts. Here, if you see, these are all the alerts. So it will give an alert. So whenever there is a abnormality in the process or abnormality in their normal functionality, I think in their daily normal functionality, I'll write in there. Simply, I said, suppose your body temperature should be 98.9 degrees. Suppose it is raised to 100, then it is abnormality. It will show that there is an abnormality for it. So we will go and we will check with the doctor. Or normally everything should run properly. Suppose I have a pain at my heart, severe pain at my heart. So it is an abnormality. Or my, if you say, my BP is generally it is 120 by 80 or 130 by 80, if it is according to the age when I talk about this. So if it is running normally with this, no issues. Suppose my BP is raised to 145 by 90 or 145 by 80. So actually it should run at this point, but it is going at this point, or it is going 160 by 160 by 90. Then there is an abnormality in my normal functionality. So this normal function, whenever there is an abnormality in the normal functionalities, we call it as events. So any system, any request must be within this tag. Suppose if you say here, my Outlook is not working, asked by one person. That means he is asking one service. So this I will call it as this is the service request. Here also network issue run by one person. That means a service request. Category is service request. SAP based application not accessed by part of the users. That means it is we got it from this from some other guys. So this I will say that incident INR, because the people are not accessing, that is affecting the production of this. Similarly, database is not working. What it comes? Which category it comes? Database service is not working. Which category?
INR.
INR category, because causing the production loss. So I say it is an INR. Here need some software installation on my laptop. What category it is?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Service request this. Total power has gone down. Then total power as server power has gone down. Is it causing the production
Event.
loss? Event is if you get it from the Yeah, this we can call it as event also, as well as production is going down.
INR.
Server has gone down means production has gone down. So
INR.
ENR. So if service is gone down, suppose power has not there, your service is gone down, then I'll call it as event. Understanding the differences, what is the category when event request. Now is organization network firewall got down. So what is this? Again it is INR because
INR.
production has gone down. Now need to create some VPN connection. Which category it comes? He is requesting some connectivity between one
Yes, sir.
organization to his client. This is
Service.
a service request. Like that, every system is recognized, trouble ticket, every trouble ticket is tagged with one tag. Either it may be a service request or it may be a IN or it may be a event. So here comes this. You came into the organization in the morning hours, suppose you say 9:30 you are in this service desk. Okay. Now you have logged in into your service request. Okay, you got these tickets. It's server service tickets, INR tickets, ENR tickets, or this request. So which one you will take first? Here is the
Service.
question. How many INRs are there? So how to take which one I had to take first, which one I had to take second, which one I had to take this. So this is the category and they have given a priority. Every ticket is defined with some priority. Category and as well as associated with the priority. So here we have three types of priorities. The first priority, I'll call it as P1 ticket. Next is P2 ticket. Next is P3 ticket. Some people will go with P4 or some people may not go, but these are the main priorities we have. So what is this P1? P1 is nothing but high priority. That means whatever the work you are using, if I got this P1 ticket, you have to consider it as a first priority. You have to leave the ticket and you have to consider this ticket is a P1 ticket. Very high priority or high priority, more urgent. People may differ this. So when we call it is a high priority, so the entire organization production got lost or got affected. Okay. So that is total organization is stopped. My router is failed. So here two INRs I have. This INR, this INR. Here database server is also INR. Here organization network is also total INR. This is also incident. This is also incident. But this is a high priority because total organization is got affected. Here only the part of the users got affected. Database server is only the people who are not only entire organization, not one database. Some database, out of 10, say 8 are working, one is not working, or 9 are working, one is not working. That means 9 are working. This is not the best thing. So this priority is different and this priority is different. Understood this? What is that priority and which causing the production loss? So this is called high priority ticket. I'll explain one thing. Suppose here I'll give you one explanation. One server is there, only one server. Total organization is working on this database server. Suppose you say this is the database server. For this backup, I kept one more server. Backup, I have another server. People are accessing this database. Why I am using this database? If this server goes down, this server will act so that users who are using this database should not feel any down in their application. Okay. Now I will ask you the question. Now this database is failed. Now this database is failed. We got a request from the network monitoring tool, sir. This is failed. This is failed. Our service is failed. Now tell me what is the priority of this? What is the category of this? Understand the scenario? You are only the spark. I won't see this. I won't being this guy, L3, L2 guy, I won't monitor this. You are the guys monitoring this. You have to inform me that but this is down. So how you decide whether it is an important or what time of important I have to take care of it. So now you tell me this is priority 1 or 2 or 3.
2.
Priority 2. Any other guy? 1 or 2.
Maybe two or three, not the one.
Not the one. So all are confirmed that that is not in a one. Why? Why not in one?
One of this
Because we have a
database.
backup already, one more.
Yeah, not backup. Backup itself is failed. That means there is no production loss. There is no production loss. Only this has gone down. So no production loss means it comes under incident or it may comes under event, but there is no production loss. So it won't be P1. It will be other than that, either P2 or P3. So I'll take one. P2 means what? Medium. Understanding? Good. P2 priority. When we say it's a medium priority, when part of the users got affected, part of users got affected with the issue, we call it as P2, causing production loss again. take another 10-15 minutes and I'll leave you. Don't bother. Okay. We have defined P2. Next, what is P3? P3 is a low priority. Means individuals got affected with the issue. Then I'll call it as individual people got affected with this. This I'll call it as a P3 priority. So any priority, how I define the priority of the ticket means the priority of the ticket is defined by what is the impact what is the impact of issue on production. So I will ask you in the interview how you decide the priority. So priority will be decided by what the impact the issue is causing. Okay. This is say somebody I said someone is asking like this. So one user is asking say another is in need to install one software on his laptop. Okay. I'll explain the two scenarios. You tell me what is the priority of this. If simply I need to install some software on my laptop, what is this request?
So
Service request.
Simple
It is
request.
simple or service request. Why? And what is the priority?
Priority
P3.
2 or 3.
P3, not 2. It won't come because
Okay.
not a group of people. It's a individual person is acting. Okay. Now this is one scenario. So same person is asking you that is need some installation of software on laptop, on my laptop. He is delivering the project to the client. While delivering the project, he needs some software installation because in the organization level, nobody will give an access permission to this to install the software. Only the network guy, only the system guy will have that. This. Okay. Now, how you decide the request and priority?
INR and event, sir. It comes under P2.
INR won't come. INR means it is not INR because it is
Or
not
event.
by the server. Event means it should gone down then event. INR is it should go down. It is not down. This guy is requesting. This is it's only a service request, but the priority is P1. Why? Priority is P1.
to deliver the client.
Deliver the
Give the
project.
project to the client.
Yeah, suppose if I delayed this installation, what happens? project delivery will be delayed. Project delivery is delaying means what? That affect the company's production. So that's why here, even though it is a service request, not all INRs are P1s, not incidents are P1s, or service requests are P1. That's why I said priority is defined by the impact of the issue. So even though it is a service request, it is requested by individual person, but it is a P1. Situation is what? He is delivering the project. If he is not delivering the project, then this will not be the P1. It's only a request with the P3. Clear now what is INR, what is SR, what is event, and what is P1, what is P2, what is P3. How you are categorizing the P1, P2, P3. This is you
Understood.
have to define. Even if I raise it as P1 ticket, you have to decide whether it is a P1 or P2 or P3, because you have every right to decide that. Everybody will write that it is a request, urgent request, INR, or you will write it as a P1 ticket, P2 ticket. So you have to think. For that, you need the technical knowledge. For that, you need the background behind that. That is what you have to analyze that. What effects this will cause if I delayed or if I won't delayed or something. Now, one, I have defined the priorities and this. Then, what is the timelines to resolve? This is very important. Timelines to resolve. This is already they will define. This timelines to resolve the issue, technically we call SLA. This is service level agreement. That means this is already the company has decided that if it is a P1 ticket, you have to resolve within this time. If it's a P2 ticket, you have to resolve in this time. If it is a P3 ticket, you have to resolve that in this time. So everything will be on this SLAs. Your what you call your salary hike or your promotions, everything will depends upon this SLAs. How many times you resolve the ticket within this SLAs. So every ticket is associated with this SLA, priority and SLA. Suppose I say very simple words, I can say you have ordered again a biryani or pizza. So once you ordered that, he will give you the first hand information that but your order is accepted and it will be delivered in 30 minutes. Is it or not? All are aware of this. Suppose he bought you 50 minutes or 1 hour. Will you pay the money for him or not? Understand my question? You ordered and
We
he
will
has
pay, sir.
yeah. Tell me, Anita. You are saying something.
We will pay the money.
You will pay the money. Other guy?
We'll pay the money, but we'll question him why this is late, why the
Ah,
order is delayed.
okay. I won't pay the money, but I will take the biryani. Correct. Why? Because he has agreed that he has agreed that he will deliver in 30 minutes. That means already that guy knows that that will reach to this distance 30 minutes. Then you are coming 30 minutes or 35, 40. You can take exemption for that. But if it is 1 hour, if it is 50 minutes, more than the time he specified, then the service level what he has given is 30 minutes, but he is delivering at 50 minutes. Every time he is delivering at 50 minutes, saying 30 minutes, deliver, he never delivers in 30 minutes. Will you go to that person again?
No.
No,
Definitely no.
definitely no. That means what? That guy is losing the customer satisfaction. This guy is not delivering the product in very in times. As you understanding, I am explaining this. In the IT side also, other guys will think that okay, this service is not good. So remove my servers from there, keep it some other place. So I will lose my organization reputation. Because of you, the organization reputation has gone out. So you have seen so many things because of one guy's thing. Total organization reputation has gone. Maybe he is correct or not. One guy, there is a video that he is eating something. We don't know whether he is eating his parcel or somebody's parcel, but the people have propagated that that guy. There is a always they will deliver after eating that something. So organization reputation will go down, so that the production will go down. End of the day, your company won't be there. So your most priority thing is you have to uh, resolve the issue within this SLA, service level agreements. What is this service level agreements? How they are defined? That means this is not constant for every project, not constant for all the things. It may vary from client to client or project to project. I'll explain one thing. In my domain, my people who are working under me in the network domain. So my SLAs will be like this. Any SLA when talk, SLA will have two things. One is response time, response time and resolution. Response time means suppose you are ordered, you are not getting anything means what you will say, you don't know whether he has took your order or not, whether he accepted order or not. The within 2 minutes or 3 minutes he will say your order is accepted. That means response time. Resolution time is how much time he will take to resolve the issue. Every ticket will have this SLA. SLA is consisting of response time and resolution time. In my network domain, specifically I am saying this, network domain, to my team, I have given the timelines. That is, if it is a P1 ticket, the response time is 5 minutes, resolution time is 30 minutes. He has to resolve the issue. If 30 minutes, more than the 30 minutes, network down mean production of the organization goes down. So I know that this will take only this much of time. Okay. I'll write like this. Sorry. Now ticket, response time, and resolution. After this, I will leave you guys. Okay. Don't bother. Tomorrow we will continue. If it is a P1 ticket, the response time per network project I am now. Okay. 5 minutes and resolution is 30 minutes. If it is a P2, the response time is 10 minutes and resolution time is 1 hour 30 minutes. If it is a P3 ticket, the response time is 30 minutes to 1 hour and resolution is end of the day. So this is the way how I take the ticket, how I resolve the tickets, or how you have to resolve the tickets to this. So if it is a P1 ticket that is not in your thing, then you have to escalate that to this guy or this guy who is the concerned person here. So you have to say that, boss, this is the P1 ticket. So the timelines SLAs for this is this much. He knows that actually. If I say P1 of this project, he knows this. So I this ticket will be come to you only. Client will ask you only, not this guy or somebody else. What is the status of my ticket, boss? So your responsibility is that catch this guy, try to resolve that within the timelines. Get the timelines from that and get it resolved, and you have to respond to this client. If it is within your scope, you will do. If it is not in your scope, you will take this to the concerned person and you will get it resolved. So you have to consider not only resolution, you have to consider what is the ticket, what is the priority, what is the SLA. So every ticket, when I say, it should have what is the ticket type or category, priority, response time, and resolution time. You should take care of these things for this to succeed in your lives. Once you are doing this P1 tickets, P2 tickets within this SLAs, within 1 year, you will be prompted to the higher levels of this. So he will see your organization or you will even your hikes will also depends upon this only. I resolved 30 tickets, you resolved 10 tickets only, but 10 tickets are critical P1 tickets. I resolved 10 tickets, 20 tickets or 30 tickets, which are 20 are P3 tickets and other are say P1 or P2 tickets. But even though quantity is 30, my contribution or production loss is who has more productive than me. The person who has done the P1 tickets so that he has this closer that P1 tickets has more value than the person who has resolved P3 tickets. So this is the way how the organization will come into this, how the organization will effectively work on this. Clear, I think, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
good. So
Yes,
maybe
sir.
your SAR is of different level of section. So mine is totally purely of maybe with the technical things. So try to understand the technology because you have to go into the technical side. Okay. Now we will stop at this point. Tomorrow we will meet by 10:30. Today there was some delay between us, so there was that. So tomorrow 10:30 we will log in into this same and we will clear remaining service desk part of it. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Shall we leave
Yes.
for the day?
Yes, sir.
Sure, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you all the
Yes,
guys.
sir.
Bye for
Thank
the
you, sir.
The
day.
Thanks for the
document will be shared, sir.
Yeah, I will send the document.